What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. In today's video, I'm joined with my buddy Tim. We're going to be taking a look at two painting job recaps that total for $7,000 worth of work. So absolutely crazy. It was actually done over a 4-day time period too. So we're going to get Tim's insight on how he landed some of these jobs, as well as some of the problems that he encountered along the way. But before we get into that, I do want to mention, if you guys have a service business and need help keeping up with clients, scheduling out jobs, creating invoices, or collecting payments for the jobs that you do, Jobber is a solution to that problem. Their software will help you to automate your business and maximize on your current customer base. They have hooked us up with a link that gives you a 2-week free trial of the service, as well as 20% discount when you become a member. And you can find that in the first link in the comment section and the description. So click down below and go check it out if you are interested. But on to this job recap. I'm actually joined with Tim now. Tim, how's it going, man?
Dude, it's going great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, dude. So happy that you could join us again. So can you tell us a little bit about this first job?
This first job is actually, believe it or not, it's 100-year-old house. And cool thing about it is it's like a two-house situation. It's an old farmhouse. And I had painted the exterior and interior of the front house. And she called me to do the exterior. She had an old tenant in there, and they ended up evicting the tenant, and they had a new tenant moving in. So she hit me up, wanted what I call like a squeeze play. She needed some ASAP work done so she could get the new tenant in. And, anytime that you have ASAP work too, I mean, you got to charge a premium price for that, because you're dropping whatever you can do to making it work. And in this case, I had already had a day job booked that we were doing during the day. And then we'd wrap it up 9 to 5 there, and then pretty much, 5:30 to 10 o'clock on this job.
So Tim, this was a recurring customer then, because you said you did the front house as well, right?
Yep, I did the front house inside and out, and this house also too, the exterior.
Okay. So do you have any tips on how we can keep recurring customers, or how we can get them in the first place?
Yeah, well, I guess main thing is, do a great job, do what you say what you're going to do, and make sure you follow through. But because this was, she called me last minute and needed me to get in there. So I got in there, but the day job that we'll see here in a minute, that job, I actually sent out a few text messages to clients that I painted the exteriors for about a year ago. And we had a big heat wave coming. So I was like, dude, I got to get inside, because working outside during these heat waves is not cool. Your days are shorter because of the heat. So I hit her up. I was like, hey, you got any interior work? I have a small window open. And yeah, she bit, and we got in and did it.
And so actually, me and Tim have been working on some Facebook ads for his Facebook business page, along the lines of getting jobs for a painting service. And those have absolutely been crushing. So we are going to have plenty more job recaps coming with some of these jobs, because we've actually been trying to land some smaller jobs. And we started running these ads, and man, the leads have just been coming in like crazy.
They've been coming in so fast. I had to turn it off. And I don't think I've told you this, but I turned them off last night because I got inundated with messages, which is great, which is what I was looking for.
Right.
And
let's give them some numbers, dude. So what we did, $21 an ad spend, and I think we had 21 or 22 message conversions.
So yeah, that's about right.
Less than $1 a lead.
Dude, less than $1 a lead. And honestly, each one of those leads I could have converted into $1,000, if not $2,000. And the funny thing is, we were targeting small jobs, dude. And I'm getting like $3,000 interior and exterior jobs.
Dude, and the thing is like, I mean, I would always tell people I have to shut off my ads sometimes, because I just get a little bit overwhelmed with all the lead flow. And I mean, especially in your case, you can imagine if you had an ad like that running, it was only running for a week.
I turned it off because I had the fear of getting the reputation of being the guy that doesn't follow up. Nothing makes me more upset when you try to hit somebody. I mean, all you need is a yes, I'm available, or no, I'm not available. So like, I was getting messages that I literally couldn't get to because there was so much.
Right, exactly. So we're kind of moving on to this second job here, Tim, and you had some crazy stuff going on this one. Can you kind of touch on some of that?
Yeah, so there was some crazy stuff caught on camera on this job. And the crazy thing is, like, the camera was in a stationary position, and there were some crazy movements when I was reviewing the footage and making the video. And honestly, like, for me, a buddy of mine used to live here with his wife, and he passed away about a year ago, and she hired me to come in and do the downstairs. I also painted the exterior of this house, like we said earlier. When he was on the planet, he's a super cool dude, super like prankster, like heckler type. Like when I was painting the outside, he's constantly like playing pranks and like moving stuff, and just kind of his personality. And after reviewing the footage of this, man, and seeing the camera move around, I know I'm convinced it was him. So I don't know.
Right. And so I actually want to do a video where we kind of review the footage and we can show people what we mean by the camera jumping around. So let's set a like goal for this video. If we get 300 likes on it, we'll do like an update video. We'll show you guys the ghost footage and we'll just kind of go over it. What do you think
Yeah,
about
well,
that, Tim?
see, get your guys' opinion. See what you guys think about it because I mean, it doesn't look like it's not normal.
Yeah, dude, it's not. I've never seen a GoPro do some of the stuff that
I mean,
Tim
I
was
went through
doing.
hundreds of hours of work footage, right, with these GoPros, and I've never
Right.
seen anything like what happened during one shot, when the camera was in one position I mean, we'll do the video. Let's get 300 likes so we could do that video because
Right, right, right. Please, hit the like button if you haven't already. What was the hardest part about this job, Tim?
this job here, the hardest part I think was the home. It was occupied. So they were living in the house while we came and did it. So when you spray, you really got to make sure you're controlling your dust. There's a lot of fallout when you're spraying ceilings.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of dust and you don't think it's going to go as far as, but there's airflow and stuff. So I think the biggest part of this was managing the mess, the dust. And even it really wasn't that difficult. It's just a matter of taping up the walls and not allowing them access into this area. And the thing is, they needed access, so they'd have to go around. So I guess inconveniencing the client was the most bummer part for me on this one.
Okay, awesome. And then one of the other weird things that happened was your helper actually dropped one of the light fixtures, right?
Yeah, so he dropped the light fixture, which was also the circumstances were a little kind of like eerie to say the least. But yeah, so he broke a light. So if you guys ever do break a light, like if you're running your own business, just tell the client. For instance, I said, hey, I don't know exactly how this happened, but we did break a light, and I offered her a solution. I said I could go buy another light for you, or we could credit you on the invoice and whatever. So she ended up she found a light she liked. She showed it to me. We agreed to just go ahead and discount $100 off the total, and then that was good. She was good. She was not really put off by it at all. I mean, accidents happen, right? We're human.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think you handled it like a professional. So anyway, we're kind of getting to the end of the video here, Tim. You want to go ahead and give us a word of the day?
So the word of the day for this video is a tribute to Uncle Mike. So put Uncle Mike in the comments because I'm pretty sure that's the guy who was shaking the camera around.
Right. So if you guys made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment down below Uncle Mike. If you do that, I will hashtag you a real one. Also, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for us because I want to show you guys this crazy footage and we can kind of go a little bit deeper on the ghost story. I just think it'll be fun. So anyway, my name is Justin, Forever Self-Employed. Tim's channel will be pinned in the comment section and the description. You guys go check him out. We're going to put his paint channel down there. So if you're a painter, you want to know anything about painting, check that out. Go subscribe. And until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby.
Let's go.